Yo, 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 crack a 40 and check your rollies. It's podcast time with your NXT review. WarGames. War never changes. What a fucking pay-per-view. Wow. That was fucking exciting, wasn't it?
Yes, that was great. I loved the WarGames match. The whole pay-per-view was pretty good, to be honest.
The what? One more time?
The whole show was pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah, I really didn't see anything bad with the whole show.
I know you didn't seem like you were that big of a fan of the women's match.
In complete honesty, I just felt a little bored during it. Like, I didn't feel like I really needed to pressingly watch this. That's just me. I mean, I won't deny that they did a really good job. They went out there. They did their thing. A lot of people think they don't like how they handled McIntyre. What a show. Great show all around. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, fucking...
I mean...
round of applause for all the hard work between them.
The McIntyre thing, though, I really... Like I told you as we were watching it, I think he may have actually got hurt and they had to end it early.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like the most likely possibility.
Well, I'm going to pull up that tweet that I told you about the NXT sent out.
I took a break during the women's match. Yeah, I think I went pee during the women's match at one point. No, respect to them. I mean, they did a hell of a job. Who won from Drew and Almas? Almas!
So,
hello.
Almas got his Triple H picture.
Oh, good. Good.
No, but, so, after the match, when you see... You know, there was that spot where the doctors are talking with Drew McIntyre, and we both were like, I think he's hurt. I think he's hurt. Well,
No, I said that he's hurt, and you didn't believe me.
No, well, you were paying more attention at that point than I was. I was trying to work on the graphics for this. But anyways.
Excuse me, are you saying I don't pay attention to the channel?
No, I said you were paying attention to the match more than I was at this point.
Yes, Alexander Wolf is going to be fine.
But no, WWE played it off, saying Drew McIntyre copes with the new reality of being without the NXT Championship. No, I think he's hurt. I can't confirm any of this, but it just really looked like he messed up that shoulder.
Yeah, he like a lot of those DDTs look like straight shoulder.
Yes, both of them. The first one that he really hit, and then the one off the middle rope or the top rope, I guess it was.
Yeah. We will be taking calls very shortly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Do we have a call right now?
We did a second ago. I mean, we can take calls as soon as you guys want to call in. If you guys want to call in, the number is on the screen, 559-475-8473. I realize I spelled show wrong on the graphics.
SHIW.
Yes, I'm going to fix that right now.
What is Tim known for? So was the match botched? I don't think it was botched.
No, I don't think that at all.
I just think they didn't plan on getting on McIntyre being hurt.
And we can't even confirm that. We don't know if he's hurt. It just looked like. We'll probably have more information on this hopefully by the morning, if not later on tonight. But let's take a call.
So that's a native star. I love you, Tim. Work weekending. It was. Hello?
Hello. Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Pretty good. Yourself?
I'm good. I was just watching the NXT Takeover. Hello?
Yeah.
And it was pretty awesome.
Yes, it was.
But the only thing I was kind of disappointed because the Fatal 4 women's match that Kairi Sane, I think she should have won that match. Because I think it's just that my feeling is that they could have carried her momentum if she won the title match, even though she didn't get pinned. But I think I feel like she just should have won the title match. To me, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know about your guys' opinion.
I mean, my whole thing is if she was going to win the championship, I think they should have just gave it to her for winning the Mae Young Classic. That's my opinion. I mean, everyone's going to have their own opinion.
That made sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly, we didn't expect Ember to win it either. We thought it was either Peyton Royce or Nikki Cross.
Yeah, that was a surprise when I saw when Ember Moon won the match. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Guys, just want to ask, tomorrow night.
Yes.
Do you think that the main event? Do you think it's going to be the men's 5-on-5 team?
I believe so.
Do you think that Raw has a better chance of going over SmackDown?
Well,
we will
as you
we will
say
get to our Survivor Series stuff pretty soon. We'll get to that soon, but we want to save this for just NXT talk.
Oh, okay. I know, because I just want to...
Well, I mean, I can tell you right now, betting odds do now have Team Raw as the winners currently.
Okay, but those betting odds could change any time soon,
yes,
right? I mean,
SmackDown was favored as of, I believe, last night or even this morning. SmackDown was favored, so they have changed in the last 24 hours to Team Raw.
Okay, all right. I just want to say, guys, I'm a huge fan of your YouTube channel, and keep up the great work. Okay.
Thank you.
Absolutely, man. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
All right, no problem. All right, bye.
Oh crap, we lost Nick.
Velveteen Dream.
Nick, are you there?
Yeah, I'm alive. What's up?
I accidentally closed out your video.
Don't you love Velveteen?
All right, Nick. Do you just want to talk about that match? Because I know you loved it.
All right, here's my reaction to the match. That's it. That's my reaction to this match. This was just a holy shit balls amazing match. I mean, holy shit. I mean, storytelling is a huge thing in wrestling. One thing that WWE is not usually known for is having storytelling in the ring. They do that with their promos, and they say, this is how we're going to tell the story, through a promo. But this time, it was done in the ring.
Yes.
Oh, God. Everything. Velveteen Dream just showed up and just said, I'm going to fucking put my goddamn heart out. And Black said, if you're going to put your fucking heart out, I will too. We'll both do this. This is going to look fucking awesome. They stole the show tonight, in my opinion.
Really?
That was better than...
You liked it better than WarGames?
I loved it better than WarGames.
Interesting.
He got put... Yes, Velveteen Dream. He got put over. He got put over so hard. I told you. I told everybody that it would end with Aleister winning and saying Velveteen's name.
True.
That's how it ended.
You did call that.
I did. And god damn it, Velveteen fucking showed up. He did fantastic. Aleister did great. I don't give a fuck what anyone says about... Because the character is... I wouldn't say it's a controversial character, but it's a character that some people will definitely not like. I don't give a fuck. That is a great fucking character. One of the greatest characters I've personally ever seen in the last few years.
And I think Patrick Clark does an amazing job with that character.
He does. He's doing what... This reminds me a lot of when Goldust first started out. And Goldust... Is Tim White? I don't know. Look.
Wait, what?
Someone just said, is Tim
I
White?
See that now. Jim J. Barrios.
I don't know. Look.
I'm very white.
One thing I noticed... What was I even saying? I just lost my train of thought.
About the character and Patrick
Clark. The character. Now with Goldust, he said, you're going to give me this fucking weird gimmick? Fuck it. I'm going to make it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the fucking breathing. I'm going to do all this shit. I'm going to do all that weird stuff because I'm going to live this fucking gimmick. And that's what Velveteen's doing. That's what Patrick... He said, you know what? You're going to give me a gimmick? You guys don't think I can do this? I'm going to do the gimmick. I'm going to be great at the gimmick. And they're doing a great job. He's doing a great job. Aleister Black, Velveteen Dream, my match of the night. It may not be a 5-star match, but it was fantastic. 10 out of 10, would watch every day to fall asleep to. It was great. It made him look like a star. Made him look like someone that mattered. And that's what we need. That's what the WWE needs, is to make their guys look like they matter. And guess what? Tonight, both guys look like they mattered.
Yes, for sure.
Props to Black. Props to Velveteen. I cannot wait to see these guys continue to wrestle and continue to do their stuff. I agree, Oscar the Strange Rodriguez. I feel dirty after that. I feel like I needed a cigarette after that match. They're going to go so far in the WWE. So far. And it's going to be a joy to watch. So just remember the name Velveteen Dream. I was behind this feud since day one, and no one believed me. No one. They all said I was crazy.
Let's take a call.
I'm not crazy.
On that note, let's take a call.
Oh god, that's gonna be its own video pretty soon.
Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hey, I just want to say, I agree with Nick. Like, the Aleister Black Velveteen Dream, that was
Thank you,
by
sir.
far the best match of the night. Like, I was like just in love with the match. Like, the storytelling in it was just phenomenal. But fuck that camera guy that missed a freaking black mask at the end. That sucks.
Luckily the replay caught it, but goddamn, it was a good match, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I just hate that they missed that. Like, it just bugged the hell out of me.
The
like,
black
the
mask?
black mask, that's like the dopest like move, like in my opinion, like right now. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
get
that's
so
one of the
excited when I
coolest
see
moves.
that. And it just almost ruined it for me. I was like, it didn't ruin the match, but it just like ruined that moment, you know?
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, and also, I feel like some people are kind of shocked about Andrade being almost winning.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's definitely shocking, but I don't really think it's like too big of a surprise because weren't there some rumors that McIntyre was gonna be called up anyways because
I had heard
the whole like TLC thing.
Right, I had heard there was a possibility, but I mean, no one really knew if it was going to happen or not. We didn't know what was going on as far as where they would put him Raw or SmackDown. I would assume Triple H would want to get him on SmackDown.
Yeah, I'd like to see him go.
SmackDown would be a better fit too.
I think personally he would flounder on Raw. He would just kind of be back and forth like, excuse me, I burped, and I'm not holding back on that because I drink a shit ton of Sprite. But he's definitely going to be in a crowded environment. But on SmackDown, he can really have the chance to enhance himself.
Well, that's like with Bobby Roode. Triple H fought for Bobby Roode to be put on SmackDown because he didn't want Vince to stick him on Raw, and then him to just get lost in the shuffle.
Do you ever notice how Triple H looks like Bobby Roode?
Yep.
Anyway, thanks for your call, brother. We
Have a
want to
great
make
night.
sure that we get everyone tonight. Have a good night, man. And we'll
You
probably
too.
hear
Thank
from
you.
you tomorrow after Survivor Series.
Oh yeah, definitely.
See you later, man. Oh, fuck. Everyone's all like, the next Paul Heyman. My heart just exploded. Thank you.
No, you were very passionate there talking about freaking...
Because I love wrestling.
Black and Dream.
Look, when wrestling's good, you have to give it the props that it deserves. Because when WWE hears us give these props, like, let's be honest, WWE has a guy on the inside that is listening to us every day. And they're listening to us. And the thing, what are people saying? And if we say good things about good things, like if we see something good, if we see some good wrestling and we're like, that was good wrestling, do it again. Oh, can I also go about something?
Go for it. You can say whatever you want. This is your show as much as mine.
The man, the myth, the legend, Lars fucking Sullivan. The man that looks like he could probably beat the fuck out of Bruno Sammartino and George the Animal Steel. God.
He should be fighting a T-Rex.
That was another good example of storytelling that not a lot of people thought. They're like, wow, that was kind of a quick opening match. But think about it. He faced another big guy in Cassius Ohno. So they said, bada boom, hi don. What we're going to do is you're going to go against Cassius Ohno. And it's not going to be a squash because you're not going to squash a guy like that. But what you can do to Cassius Ohno is beat him the fuck down, and you can take damage, and you can take a hit to the head and get up and make that anger sound. He can fucking get up and make that noise of like, come fucking hit me again, motherfucker. Hit me, I dare you. Sullivan is not going to be the Braun Strowman of 2018. Sullivan is going to be the Lars Sullivan of now. He is not going to be like anybody. He is unlike anybody. He looks exactly like what wrestling was in the 50s. He looks dead on. He just looks so fucking crazy. It's insane.
I like what you said during his entrance. You were like, he is what Kozlov was supposed to be.
He looks like a good version of Kozlov. I love this guy. I just love what's happening with him because it's character development. When I first saw him, I was like, it's just a big guy. And I look at him. It's not just a big guy. It's a fucking big guy who's taking these hits, who's laying them out. It's great, dude. God, I love wrestling so much.
So let's just run down all the results really fast. I'm just going to run down the results really, really fast. We're not going to go in depth on anything, but opening match, Lars Sullivan, Cassius Ohno. Lars Sullivan defeated Cassius Ohno. Second match, Velveteen Dream, Aleister Black. Aleister Black did defeat Velveteen Dream, but
he did.
Then he said his name. And one other thing, Velveteen Dream thinking he's Rick Rude with those tights.
Oh, those tights! I didn't even talk about the fucking tights.
With those airbrush tights.
He looks like a mix of Jinder Mahal, Braun Strowman, Vladimir Kozlov, all mixed together, and Bruno. Yeah, he's got the muscle. He's got the weird, like he's not short, but he's not tall. He's got the beard. He's just got the. I just dropped something on my phone. That was dangerous. Anyway.
All right.
Sorry.
So we had Velveteen Dream losing to Aleister Black. Then we had the women's four-way where Ember Moon did become the new NXT Women's Champion, and then Asuka gave her the belt afterwards.
Asuka, go over and hand her the belt. Asuka, hand her the belt.
Well, no, it wasn't even that. Regal was going to give her the belt, and Asuka walked up and was like, can I do it? She's like, can I do it?
That actually planned.
I don't know.
I like to think that Asuka was just like, I'm going to do this.
But the way Asuka did it, she was like, here you go. Here's the title. You can have it.
You want the title? Yeah, here's the title.
You couldn't beat me, so you had to beat somebody else. Anyways, I mean, that really, it was just really bad for them to have Asuka do that. Like you said earlier.
No, you know what else was bad?
Huh?
Who can fill the shoes of Asuka?
Yes.
That was terrible for them to say.
Was it Morrow said that?
It was Morrow said who can fill the... Because that's just saying right there that they're nothing more than filler.
Exactly.
Which they're not filler. They're great wrestlers.
Like, yes, we're supposed to believe that no woman in NXT is going to ever be as big, as good as Asuka. But at the same time, you don't want to keep comparing them to Asuka. Because then it's just like, well, why should I care about these women if they're not that good anyways? You're already telling us that they're not that good, you know?
Yeah, and you know, who is that? MOB mentioned in chat. Asuka just looked so happy. She's probably fucking proud of her.
Right.
Is something wrong with your super chat? I'm trying to send one and it's not working.
I don't know. I appreciate if
you're
trying to
send. Our, what is it? Our Streamlabs?
Yeah, they could do that. Link is in the description if they want. It is.
Yeah.
I'll give you the link right here in the chat if you want to do it that way.
Peyton Royce. I feel like she just needs a little bit more time, a little bit more matches under her belt. And she's going to be a champion. But believe me, she will be NXT Women's Champion. I promise you, dude. Nikki Cross should have won. It's okay. Is the number correct? Yep, the number is correct. We already took a call.
Yeah, we would take a couple calls. If it's just going to ring and ring and ring until somebody picks it up. And if somebody's already on, then it's just going to ring and ring. But we can take a call right now if you guys want.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a call.
Take a El Colo. Caller, you're on the air. What's going on? Caller, you're on the air.
BB?
Tim and Nick, what's going on?
Go. What's going on,
What
buddy?
is going on, BB?
TVP 83 here. Long time no see. Haven't talked to you guys in a while, haven't I?
No, not really. Been a couple weeks, maybe a month or so. What'd you think of NXT WarGames?
It was a really good show. It really probably blew off the roof of that place. It was really good, especially the WarGames. I thought it was...
Oh, that makes so much sense. It was so good that the WarGames ring didn't have a roof because it was blown up. This all makes sense now. It all comes together.
Yep.
Well, no.
Yep.
I don't know.
I mean, that's called a joke.
I know. Hey, they couldn't have done that.
Yeah.
They couldn't have done that superplex if there was like a roof.
Exactly.
Theoretically.
But yeah, I loved it. It was really good. I thought, to be honest, for a second there, I don't know why they were still on the air for a little while after the match was over, because I was kind of expecting maybe something was going to happen, maybe like a heel turn, but it wasn't really. I thought I heard something, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just hearing stuff.
There was a lot of rumors that Roderick Strong was going to turn heel and join the Undisputed, and obviously it didn't happen.
Well, I mean, it could still happen, but it probably won't be for a while. Maybe just whatever they go direction in.
Right.
Overall, I think it was a really good show. I definitely loved the Aleister Black and who was it? I forget the other guy name.
Velveteen Dream?
Yeah, that guy.
Right.
Velveteen Dream.
I know it was really good. I gotta say, I mean, I love the. I think the crowd was really into it.
Oh, but I didn't even mention that. Oh, okay. You're right. The crowd was super into it, which really helped it.
Yeah, definitely. And honestly, hopefully tomorrow night would be. Hopefully, I mean, it may not be as better as tonight, but I think should hopefully be something good.
It'll be enjoyable.
It should be. I mean, just hopefully it'll be something. But yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.
Go lay off the weed before you call next time, though. Okay.
Have a great night.
Well, I'm not on the weed,
bro.
by the way. I'm like, all right, man. See you guys. See you tomorrow.
All right, thanks for the call.
You heard of Stephen A. Smith?
Love Stephen A. Smith. He's like the most passionate guy on ESPN.
Lay off the weed. Oh God. Anyway, we got some more calls. I was fucking coughing that whole time. For when it looked like I was having a stroke, I was coughing.
I do gotta say, Selena Vega's got a great Hurricane Rana.
Hurricane Rana.
She is good with those Hurricane Ranas.
She's just good.
Yes,
see you later,
she
Nicholas
is.
Bronson. Is Nicholas Bronson thinking it is?
A writer for our website?
So if you guys don't know who Nicholas Bronson is, if you ever go to our website to look at the SmackDown and Raw recaps and results, that's the fucker that's doing it at least 2 minutes after that show's done.
Yes. We appreciate the quickness.
Dedicated. I'm going to get his Twitter up real quick so I can give him a little promo. Dude's been working his ass off. He's been talking to me, letting me know, like, hey, I'm going to make sure to have this up then. So go ahead, go over to Twitter, at Nicholas, NICOLAS _ Bronson, BROSNAN. Go over, give him a little follow. Let him know how much you appreciate his work for the channel. I appreciate your work, dude. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Have a good night, bro, because I saw that you were heading out. So just wanted to say thanks before you left out of here. Anyway, we got some more callers. I know people were definitely trying to call in.
We did a second ago. If you guys do want to call in, number on the screen, 559-475-8473. We got a call right here.
It does look like it says 553. It's definitely 559.
Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hello?
What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
You want to dog me?
What was that?
Excuse me?
You want to dog me?
All right.
All right, well, that's a good waste of our time. And fuck off, homo. Later, Nicholas.
KSG1 says, this has nothing to do with WarGames, but how should Leo Rush be used? I really don't know, to be honest.
Velveteen Dream.
I mean, it would work. Well, no, not really. I mean,
No,
you could say that they have a history together. They were tag champions, but
Someone just... Nick, you is not a good brother, but
Excuse
Nick,
me.
you is a nard. Apparently I'm a
nard?
nard.
You mean nerd? I don't fucking know.
I'm not. It's a hard nerd. Anyway. God damn.
call.
Yeah, no. Just what a night of wrestling. God.
Oh, by the way, finish off the results. We got sidetracked there. Andrade Cien almost did defeat Drew McIntyre to become the new NXT champion, and Adam Cole did win WarGames for the Undisputed Era.
Triple H just said he left out of a Drew McIntyre's locker room and he might have a torn tricep.
Bicep. Oh no.
That was really creepy. I don't know if you guys could see that through my camera. There was a lot of random flashes of light behind me. I think I'm going to die.
Oh my god.
So,
Nick, you need to check your Twitter right now.
Yeah?
I just sent you something.
Is it bad?
No. Actually, no. But you need to see this picture of Wolf.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna try and pull it up here on the live stream as well.
Oh my god. He's still pulling his gimmick. He's still like smiling and shit.
I'm gonna try and
before I do die, I'm just gonna say it one more time. Velveteen Dream. What was your opinion on Dane's Coast to Coast? 10 out of 10. Would watch for the rest of my life.
All right, that's not gonna work.
It was
Never
fucking
mind.
Maybe they're pushing Aleister Black into the title picture, and that's why they put the title on Andre, so it isn't face versus face. Well, here's the thing: is you have to establish that. What, you good?
Who, me?
Yeah, you just made a weird ass noise, dog.
I had a cough slash sneeze
By the way,
kind of thing.
We have no video. It's
I was trying to
watch.
pull up that picture of I was trying to pull up that picture of Alexander Wolf, but it wasn't coming up. So I put the link in the chat. Go check it out. I also retweeted it.
Cool. Yeah, it was nasty. It was tough.
The back of his head's all tore up.
Nicole Link says, Ghost! Hopefully they're here to consume me. Or maybe it's the Velveteen Dream. I don't think it's him. But if it is... Hi, Patrick. Anyway.
King of, I hope it says right, Fedoras says, nasty. So yeah, so apparently, according to Triple H on his Facebook live stream, he said that possible torn bicep.
Ooh, can I say something real quick?
You can say whatever you want.
Okay, so someone just said there's no problem with face versus face. While there's no problem with that, the only thing about Black versus Almas is you need to establish that Black is the face in that situation because he's kind of a tweener. He's just kind of nothing right now.
Black? You mean? Right?
Yeah, Alistair.
Yeah, right.
Kermit, the Frog Don't Want Us says, kill yourself. Wait, it says, kill yourself, fuckers. If you donate $100,000, I will kill myself right now. I won't, but you're going to donate $1 million to see it anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and take care of you. Anyway, I only timed him out. I meant to ban him. Anyway, Nick, stop being creepy. Dream. Anyway, what was I even saying?
Something about being a Black, not being a heel or a face.
So he's a tweener right now, but he's hardcore tweener towards like he has no clear direction.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. You could still do the match, but I mean, if the title was to change, you need a face or a heel champion. You cannot have a tweener champion.
Right.
So give it a little bit of time. I'd love to see Black as a heel. Hell in the Dusty Classic, if they do another...
Yeah, I haven't heard anything this year, but I got the quote from Triple H. What he apparently said was Drew McIntyre might have a torn bicep. That's really all he said.
That's okay.
So we'll just have to sit and wait and see what we find out. I mean, we thought Sin Cara was injured recently, and he was fine after a day. So maybe it's just it hurts right now. They really there's not much they can do backstage if it is torn. Like they can't do X-rays or anything tonight to check it out. Yeah. So we'll probably hear the torn bicep thing for the next couple of days, and then maybe Monday or so, maybe tomorrow. I mean, it's a Sunday though, so we'll have to see. But maybe they can send him to the doctor tomorrow. We'll have to wait.
Hey Tim.
Yeah, Nick.
Who would you like to see next in the title picture? Ono, Strong, Gargano, Black, or Cole?
Oh man, Adam Cole.
Yeah, face versus face should be saved for like open challenges matches, like, God,
the John Cena Open, the U.S. Open Challenge.
Yeah, when Sami Zayn come out, face versus face, it was just a good match.
Tears up his shoulder, taunting the crowd.
Anyway, I would say I'd like to see Gargano go in there to kind of further that feud. I feel like everything that happens, Nick doesn't care.
Now, here's what I'm going to say about the NXT title thing. You would think they would still keep doing Almas and McIntyre because McIntyre is going to need his rematch. But with McIntyre now possibly being injured, we have to kind of wait and see exactly what's going to go up with that. And they do have essentially a week and a half, 2 weeks before they have to figure it all out because they're not going to be filming NXT this week. They're not going to film till at least a week from either Wednesday or Thursday. So they do have time to figure everything out if he is injured and if he wasn't, I mean, I assume he was still in the main event picture trying to get his rematch for at least the first couple of weeks because I think if they film in 2 weeks, they should film I don't think they'd film all the way. No, they would film enough till like the first or second week of January. Then they'd go back and film the last couple of weeks leading up to Rumble.
Correct. There you go.
So I mean, even if he does have a torn bicep, but he's only going to be out for a couple of weeks, maybe a month, he can come at that second set of tapings before Rumble and then get put back in the title picture for the Rumble Takeover. It's just all up in the air right now because we don't even know if the injuries. We believe it to be legit, but we don't know how bad it is, and we don't know exactly how long it will keep him out of action.
Exactly. So just heart goes out. I hope he gets a little bit better.
Yeah, and you could see he knew something was wrong, and he was tore up at the end of that match.
Hold on, is that true?
What's up? Is what true?
Someone said that it was a dark match that Someone said that Gargano match was a dark match that'll air on NXT on Wednesday.
I've told you this like 3 times.
Oh, I don't listen to you when you talk. Anyway, do you want to take a call?
Yeah.
Sure.
Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
What up, y'all?
How's it going?
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. Shout out to the 559.
What is the 559?
Fresno area code.
Gotcha. Wow, it's our phone number. Holy shit.
Central California. It's more than just Fresno.
It's our phone number, and I didn't even know that.
Anyways,
Valley,
what's going on?
Let me see a couple things. I'll try to keep it short and educated. I finally took notice of Lars Sullivan. That's probably my new rookie pick.
Boy, that's a good pick. Hey.
You can't front. Cassius Ohno ain't no jobber. You feel me?
No, he's not. That's a legit wrestler.
He stepped up. He stepped his game up. He showed out. He proved he wants people to watch him.
And I think not only that, he really put over Sullivan. Ohno put over Sullivan. He said,
that's the difference between NXT and WWE. NXT, you lose to somebody, you put them over, you still look good.
Exactly.
It don't work like that in WWE because they got this 50-50 booking.
Mm-hmm.
And also when it comes to pro wrestling, I'm over 30. I've been watching this all my life. Half of it is in-ring wrestling, but the other half is story. You need a heel, you need a face. It sort of, unless it's an open challenge or a Royal Rumble, face versus face kind of makes no sense.
Right.
And I thought the WarGames was good, but I was never a WCW guy. I grew up WWF. I hope I don't get y'all shut down by saying that. WWE. So I don't really have anything to compare WarGames to.
So this was the first time you've seen a... So this is the first time you've seen a WarGames match?
Exactly.
There's probably a lot of people like that.
I was going to say a majority of people have probably only...
right.
Probably seen this for the first time.
I feel like we're on the verge of a breakthrough. We got blood, man. We got real violence.
Well, the thing with the blood was it just happened. It wasn't like they planned the blood. Especially when Alexander Wolf put I don't even know which one it was. One of the AOP through the table. I really think he hit right between where the two tables were set up, and that's what busted the back of his head open. And then Eric Young was busted on the bridge of his nose as well.
He got busted up 5 minutes in.
A little more than 5 because it was.
I hope everybody's cool, but you can't tell me that the blood didn't add to the realisticness of this match and bring
Definitely.
it up.
Definitely.
They probably told him hey, if you happen to bleed, it's going to be fine.
Well, they knew all the different spots they were going to go for, and so they were like, well, we can't prevent it. If it happens, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Especially going
with
the
could have been a botch, when they couldn't get Dean through the table. It could have been a botch, but it added to the match. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's
for sure added.
I know
to
the PG era. They're getting rich on this PG era, but the old school fans, we kind of need this edginess. We need that raw. We need that blood and guts kind of, tasteful blood and guts. I don't know what it is with Vince McMahon and killing people. There's no place for killing people in WWE. There's a place for some blood and some.
I really want to give you credit on saying that. That's probably the most proper way I've heard that said is tasteful blood and guts. As in, you can no unprotected chair shots to the head, but hey, if someone gets a little hurt, that's okay. So I definitely like the way you put that there. That was a really good job, man.
Because you can't hit people in the head no more, and that's you can. There's evidence as to why, but then what's the point of the chair if it's not to hit somebody in the head?
Right.
There's a lot of debate through that. I think you can still use the chair and still, even if it's not a headshot, still make it look
like those hard shots to the back and stuff.
If sold properly, a chair shot will deliver.
Exactly.
To the head, even if it's not real. If sold properly, and hopefully we're on the verge of a breakthrough, a little bit more edgy, a little more physical, less cartoony, less artificial wrestling.
Right, a little less scripted. Let the guys go out there and try to be a little bit more themselves. But with that, thanks for the call and have a great night.
Y'all too. Peace.
Did you see Kyle O'Reilly give himself an unprotected hair shot?
I knew you were going to go for that one. I
Literally
knew you were
flossing
going to say
Gambino.
it.
I guess Kylo really didn't know the chair shot rule because he did it on himself. That was fucking hilarious. I called that out, and you're like, no, he didn't. I was like,
I looked away for 2 seconds and missed it, and Nick was like, unprotected chair shot. I'm like, what?
You looked away for a minute, and someone fucking domed themselves. That's like an episode of fucking America's Funniest Home Videos. Am I right? Let's give a quick shout out to our sponsors at
About to do the exact same thing.
Strong Style brand. They make clothing. They make wrestling clothing. Buy all of their clothing. No, they make really, really cool shirts. I love their stuff. You can check them out. You want to give the link? Because I don't know it off the top of my head. I literally see it off the screen.
It should be in the description. If not, I can grab it.
Yeah, and it should be in the description. Use code PWUnlimited at checkout. Get 10% off your purchase. Also, head over to audible.com or audibletrial.com/PWUnlimited. It's a free way to support us. All you got to do is sign up. You can cancel at any time. Get one free audiobook to start. If you guys want to keep going, you can. If you guys don't want it, you can cancel it literally the second after you sign up. Again, that's audibletrial.com/PWUnlimited today. My XLR cable just got here. I just heard the doorbell ring.
Awesome. Also, if you guys want to donate to the channel but don't really have any money, you can do so by heading over to gawkbox.com/PWUnlimited. You just go over there, interact with our website. It's best done on either a tablet or a mobile device. You just interact, download an app, watch a 30-second video, and then their sponsors tip back to us. Doesn't cost you anything, only a couple minutes. Also got to give some love to WrestleCrate. WrestleCrate is a very great service where you can get a lot of goodies for, a lot of different wrestling things. You get t-shirts, you get action figures, autographs, sometimes you'll get DVDs, and if you go over to WrestleCrate.com, use promo code PWUnlimited, you will get 10% off of your first purchase. But with that, let's take another call. Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Not too much. How is it going tonight?
Pretty good. What did you think of
I'm
WarGames?
doing great.
I think that WWE main roster is going to have one hell of a time.
Oh, yes.
Actually, I feel bad for them. So, but for me, I agree with Nick. I thought Velveteen Dream versus Aleister Black was the match of the night. WarGames bored me at the beginning.
Understandable.
It bored me
understandable since it was
the actual match started.
Right, and that's very understandable since it was it started as a 3-way and then 2 guys came in, and yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
So, and I also thought for the women's match, I thought it was a very close second for best match of the night, just because they made all 4 girls look strong. Didn't say, okay, this girl, we're just going to make her get the pin, and she's going to get beat up the entire match. It was very evened out, and it was like we didn't know who could win.
Well,
I thought that was really good for that.
Can I say one thing on that? I did think out of all of them, Nikki Cross did kind of come off looking the weakest, as they didn't give her a lot of offense. She took a lot more than she was able to dish out.
It's true. I guess that's true, but it wasn't compared to some of the other female matches we've seen in the past.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, we know definitely who's going to lose. And I just want to say that NXT may be considered the future of the business, but they're more than that. They are currently the present. And
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, you should also check out your Super Chat, because I've tried multiple times, and for some reason it's not letting me.
We will check.
Let me go to my options here on YouTube.
By the way, guys, I just got a new XLR cable, so everything's okay in the world.
Nick can put his
thank God for that.
Nick can now put his hands on his desk.
You guys ready for this? I'm going to put my hands on the desk. Bam! It was nothing. There's no brr, brr, brr noise. It's great. This is stuff you guys probably don't care about, but goddamn, it's a good feeling.
All right.
Interesting.
Love it. We will definitely look into that, Nicole.
It says Super Chat's enabled and ready to go, so I don't know. Interesting. Unfortunate.
Okay, maybe it's at my end.
Well, I don't think
All right, thanks, guys.
I wouldn't check your bank statement. Just check your bank statement.
I'll definitely do that one.
All right. Have a great night.
Okay, thanks, guys. Have a great night. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
For sure.
Ignore my weird spasmic fucking movements so I can get this garbage.
Well, let me see on this super. Yeah, I don't know. It says everything's set for super chat, so I don't know why it's not going.
I'm moving my mic stand and it's not making noise. This is fucking bonkers. Wait.
All right.
Damn. Let's take a few more calls for you.
Yeah.
Holy shit, when it's Yen win the title just now.
Oh, and Derek Bogue did ask. He said he missed WarGames. Is it a good match? Should I go back and watch it? For sure. If you missed it, go back and watch it. Great. What was it? 30-minute match?
Yeah, just about.
Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on?
Not much. What'd you think of WarGames?
Hey, what's going on, bros?
Nothing much, man. Hey, WarGames was A+++. Hey, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. But I have a question with what you were saying about Drew McIntyre and possibility of tricep injury?
Triple H said torn bicep.
Torn biceps. So I have a question now. Let's say if he's going to be out of action for quite some time, who do you think should step in as the number one contender for all this?
No, it's
and also yeah.
Oh no, go for it. Finish your statement.
Yeah, but who do you think will step up? Like, if he's gonna miss action, I mean, who knows? It may not be a big deal, but let's say if it is a torn biceps, who do you think should be the number one contender for Andre Almas?
The Velveteen Dream.
Oh no,
no,
not yet.
I mean, I could say Adam Cole,
but he put on a hell of a match, though. He did put on a hell of a match, though. I got to give him credit. I really didn't expect that match. I didn't really expect that match to steal the show, but he really stepped it up, though.
Now, I would think, you put Adam Cole next in line for the championship, but it's going back to the whole face versus heel thing. They're both heels, and some people may not like that. Some people may think that's not what you should be doing with your world champion, or your not world championship, but your main championship. You should have face versus heel. So, I mean, I really don't know who you can put in there. As far as
you can put in a filler guy
I guess Black. I don't know.
That's what I was going to say. Maybe Black, since he's kind of leaning both ways.
Did you notice how? Did you ever notice how they definitely did that Roderick Strong stuff? Like he was just kind of a number one contender, and that's about it. That's as far as he went.
Well, if you think about it, they do this a lot in NXT because the takeovers are so spread out. They get a guy that can be a number one contender, and then they do a title match on NXT television, and then they transition. Mm-hmm. It's like halfway through between takeovers, they have a title match on TV, and then they transition to the next guy for the next 3 weeks or so for the takeover event. So that's kind of what that is. Right. They've done that a couple times this year.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like having a new cable that works and makes me doesn't sound like a fucking monster.
And one more question before before I get going. Do you really think Survivor Series is gonna I don't think it can beat WarGames. I mean, the storytelling I thought was there. It was like a lot of action was going on at WarGames. I don't really think it's gonna beat WarGames. I don't think Survivor Series can top WarGames. That's my opinion.
It's gonna be tough because there wasn't a bad match at WarGames. But at tomorrow night, Enzo Kalisto, that's on the pre-show, so you don't need to call about that. But Baron Corbin Baron Corbin Miz, that may be a bad match, unfortunately. And so, I mean,
I don't know, man. You're not me. Hey.
It's just weird because with NXT, they always have good matches on their takeovers. The show doesn't go too long, and so that's another reason why they have better matches because it's not like they're dragging things out. But at the same time, tomorrow you do have a lot of the bigger matches as far as you have a lot of tag team matches, a lot of but 2 elimination matches. So, I mean, there's room to do some cool things, but I think they have a lot of work ahead of them if they want to. I really think TakeOver was better than most were expecting.
Oh, yeah. The TakeOver surprise.
No question.
I thought it was going to be good. I didn't think it was going to be fucking great.
Exactly.
But they surprised, so thanks.
But it seems like TakeOver shows are better because I feel like they bring a lot to the show, and it's kind of like with the WWE pay-per-views. It's kind of like, okay, it's good, but then it's like you have some spots where it's kind of like, could have been better, or maybe they should have done this better. But Takeover, they always bring it.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, 24/7. Those guys are like, you know what? Because if in kayfabe, they're fighting for a spot on the main roster.
Can I also say one thing?
No.
One reason why these Takeover matches are usually really, really, really good, they have time to practice, because a lot of times they do these matches 3, 4, 5, 6 times before the match, because they keep doing them at the house shows. That women's four-way, they've done it at least 3 or 4 times over the last 2 weeks at different house shows. So they have time to practice. And if they do something in the match and they're like, I didn't like that, let's not do it at TakeOver, let's try this tomorrow.
Yeah, in order so they can build that chemistry up and stuff.
Exactly. And then plus the guys can also go to the Performance Center and work together. Because when you look at the WWE, yeah, you'll have matches for the pay-per-view, but it doesn't really mean that those guys are also going to be working the same matches on the house shows. So it's not like they can practice and work things out on the go. Well, not on the go, but, on the way to the pay-per-view.
And I think the good thing about it also was like you got to practice it, because it's kind of like you want to make sure that match, whether it's going to be a hit or miss, even if you put it on a pay-per-view or a big event, because it's like if the chemistry is not there, how do you really go about having a great match if the match is going to be like, scratch it. This is not going to work.
Exactly.
You want to make sure you just want to make sure that match is out there for these, like, whether it's male, female, whatever, where they can put all their heart, put all their ability out there. And you don't want to just have a half-ass match. You want to just make sure that match is one to, like, just keep the people talking, just make people talk, hey, that's going to be a great match. I want to see that again. Because it's like, if you're just going to put on a half-ass match, people are not going to give a fuck about that anymore.
Exactly.
Right.
Anyway, thanks for your comment. I really appreciate it.
Have a great night.
Hey, no problem. And also, I got to give you guys credit, man. Like, you guys keep doing your thing, and hey, just keep this thing going.
Appreciate that.
Thanks a lot, brother.
Have a good night.
Hey, no problem, man. Have a good one.
Hey, Tim, can you notice Fernando Cruz for me, please?
Notice?
Fucking Timmy Thick.
What's that supposed to mean?
You don't know what THICC means? I'll tell you off stream.
Okay.
Okay. On that, I'm hungry.
Yeah, we can always talk about this more tomorrow. We're going to be live way longer tomorrow after Survivor Series. I almost said SummerSlam. After Survivor Series, but we do got to just one quick thing. We're going to be live tomorrow. But Nick put it in the chat. I haven't seen anybody say anything. Would you like us to be live during Survivor Series?
During? Yeah. Do you guys want to see us do this during the Survivor? Yeah, someone said it's hard to focus on 2 different things at the same time.
It's hard for
which I understand.
Like, they want to be chatting with us, but at the same time, I just missed that on the show. I don't want to rewind, That's the one thing with me, too. I want to pay attention to the match so that way when we do the review, I can, I know more of what, not, I missed this and I rewound it and I missed something else.
Who would be interested in a Discord server where we could just talk in it during the match, where it's not even like a live stream, it's just like type your fucking opinions in there?
We do have a Discord. Let me go get it.
There's a lot of people saying yes, but it's like I also don't want to take away from you guys watching the show, so we could do something like with the Discord. Yeah, some people are saying like, no, I'm just gonna watch Survivor Series, which I understand. So that's all good, you guys. Like, trust us, we completely understand. Oh God, yeah. With that, you guys, thank you so much for tuning into this exciting post edition of NXT Takeover WarGames with the Velveteen Dream. And Aleister Black was there too. It was great.
So I can't get on the Discord right now. I gotta see what the password is, but we will tweet it out if you guys want to do that. We'll put a little poll up. We'll see if you guys want to do a Discord chat tomorrow during Survivor Series. I'll send out the link that way. And we'll go from there. We will be live tomorrow night right after Survivor Series. Hopefully not long, like not normal 9 o'clock East or Pacific time. Probably like as soon as it ends like we did tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, 5-10 minutes after, however fast we can get on. So yeah, we'll try to be on as early as possible tomorrow night after Survivor Series. And we'll just talk Survivor Series. If anybody does have any more comments on WarGames, we could do that as well. So we'll see you tomorrow and have a great night, guys.
See you guys. I love you. Velveteen Dream.